I think the
Don't
way they
you know
used
they have measuring teams that go around every 4 years? You gotta drop your pants to get measured.
Yeah, every 4 years and every 4 skins, of course. But like,
no,
how do they do it?
no, back in the day, they used to like they didn't measure it when it was hard. They stretched it as far as it could go soft and took those measurements.
Mission coordinates lost.
Obviously, in the future, they'll force everyone.
Hey, welcome
do
to
a
the
dunk
game.
tank,
I
right?
don't want to measuring.
Being dumb as fuck.
Well, no, like you
Because
can
that
stretch
determines
it.
the length when it's excited, I guess.
No, like you can stretch it as far as your erection, but it hurts, especially if you're like a grower instead of a shower.
You could unsleeve the whole thing that way. So every 4 years they do it. Like direct dick stretch this apparently. That's what she starts.
Allied destroyer joining squadron.
There used to be.
It's completely voluntary, and no, every man wants to do it.
There really used to be penis inspection day in English schools. It was.
Every man doesn't want to do it though. Men with bigger dicks
I
do
think we should have
much
a
more.
gender day. I think we should, for the sake of humanity, to prove whether or not there's actually men and women, I think we ought to make a registry of every pussy and cock on the planet, match them all up, and see if any of us are even the same species.
Wait, maybe if we all molded our vaginas and penises, we could just find our soulmate that way.
Some states in the United States are doing that right now, creating a gender registry.
I found my gender during that whole time. I'm the anchor of love.
But so they definitely, and we're gonna move on, right? But they definitely don't measure by stretching it out because that is tremendously painful and can de-sleeve your whole penis. They measure them at the morgue. That's the only way you can get an objective measurement of the average man's penis size. There's no other way. At the morgue, when you're dead. It's called rigor.
Oh yeah.
The only hard dick you can measure objectively is a dead dick. No good dick, but a dead dick.
You got like up to 5 inches, which are in your body and like not conducive to the length.
5 what in your bodies?
You got like 5 inches of inner dick that's not even on the outside. That's not part of the length.
So then the woman has 5 inches of inner tube? Okay, we can move on. I'm sorry. I don't know how that happened. It's my fault.
No, it was probably my fault. I love instigating my own sort of shit.
Shit talking, dick talking, tit talking, dick talking.
I measured the female, and they're only about 4.5 inches long unless they're already active. There's only about 4.5 inches deep at first until they find a man.
Measuring a woman is hard as fuck. It's way harder.
What's hard about it? Take a measuring stick and shove it up there, see how far it can go in.
Yeah, but she has to be, to get a measure that matches the erecting measure, she has to be very excited and actually being made love with, let's say. So like that's not gonna be easy. The guy may have to wear a piece of technology. I mean, I don't know.
One of my friends measured it.
We do need that.
11 inches.
Before she even bans me for talking about fictional genitals too much. Never mind. I'm just gonna pass on this one. I'm gonna take a pass. It's too much. But measuring a guy is easy. You just do the dunk test. You know, you get a bucket of water.
But the dunk isn't necessarily indicative of the whole story, man. Because it's like,
right, of course.
There's also density. Like some collapse more than others, so you're getting like less dick for the amount of dick.
Well, and shape. I mean, it's weird to call it. I mean, you need an emission impossible suspension system. You have to be held from above, and you have to be hard. And you have to measure it that way. I was thinking of a dunk test like plastic. But yeah, it would be harder. Also shape, right? You could have 2 balls and a tiny dick. You can store or something. I ask people sometimes, like, if you change the ratio of mass between humans and adults, would you? There's some dudes that would make their dick so big they didn't have any balls at all, which would be probably good for the rest of them. Like, the biggest dicks didn't have any balls.
You sound like an 8-year-old having a conversation.
Oh, I think it's like an 8-year-old having a conversation with a 13-year-old. But thanks.
Yeah.
And an anarchologist, demonarchologist, supporter of the
I am the
hexagony
expert
of
of
the
the
Christ.
female body.
Reinforcing.
You have any questions about the female body, I can most likely answer it.
Could we make a device? Could we make a digital clitoris that a kid could mount on his desk and learn how to make women come better? That's not really about a. It's related to a woman's body.
To the sky.
The answer is yes. We could definitely make that device. But who's gonna like? What are you gonna do? Give that to your son on his 14th birthday? Like
300 meters.
Wait, what are we talking about?
a digital clitoris to teach people how to make women come better with
Get out of
French.
touch.
Calling resupply over
It's
here.
gotta be soft. It's gotta be like pretty damn close to like the average shape, and we have a bunch of like digital sensors and the digitoris, right? The digital clitoris. Of course, it would work. How do kids learn? Practice? Like, I can't imagine most of them are all that great at it, honestly. From what I know of women, I don't think most men are actually that fucking good at kissing. That's the impression I get from women, that like men are not generally great kissers. Is that true?
Yeah, it's true.
Down a support weapon.
I know.
Will be there on doing.
I know from experience.
I mean, like, I don't know. I figure if I were a super, super hot woman who was also stupid, I might consider being like a prostituter of kissing. You know, just be like, maybe. I'm too superficial for that. I'm trying to find a beautiful woman who will kiss me
Dropping a pin.
for the first time
100
and for like
meters.
hours over a few months in front of like one of the Matrix cameras. I've never seen like two people having one of the greatest kisses of their lives in 8K or 4K. I've never seen it. I've seen like a couple minutes in like a porn or something. I've never seen like real. I guess there's real couples in porn if you search for that. Okay, can we move on?
Remain 100 meters. Outpost cleared.
Being a little too
Kissing is
randy.
important, but it takes practice.
Joining
It's
the
a bond
fray.
you build with that particular person. And each kiss is different. Each mouth is different. The personality of the kiss is always different. It's just a learning experience. You just have to find someone that you can learn yourself with.
I think it'd be better to find a dozen. I bet you'd be a better kisser if you had 12 people to
Requesting
kiss
orbital
than
strike.
one. Get less rabbit hole. I'm gonna find out about that. I don't make a kiss a documentary. I don't want a girlfriend, but I do want to
Mission
make out
out.
with
30 minutes remaining.
beautiful, awesome people. Who doesn't? I'm very open. Like I don't know if I'd fall in love with a person quickly, but like a beautiful, intelligent woman to me, who makes me laugh and laughs at my jokes. Like I can probably kiss for like 3 seconds, and whatever the base part of love is, I would physically motivated in a large part. I would feel it. I think I can fall in love in 5 minutes. I mean, I can fall out in 1, so it's fine.
Making progress.
Oh, maybe
Man,
that could be a movie. It's called Fall in Love.
my last fiance, I met her in the back of a police van, and we got engaged 2 days later, and we went to go have sex in my mom's back porch. And I got arrested again and never saw her after that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Requesting advance.
I mean, she's probably out there somewhere, you know, high on meth, psychotic. Just how I liked her.
Calling in orbital strike.
I'm hoping she gets her shit together and like gets back on her social media account. I'm not gonna go out there and look.
you hope she's sober but still wants to hook up or what?
I don't know, man. I don't even know if he remembers me. It's only 3 days, man. It's one of those synchronistic fucking psychotic homeless meth fucking relationships, you know? Real meaningful in the moment.
Reinforcing. Sending in an eagle. Engaging terminal.
Oh, man. Smoking one of my cigarettes and it tastes like it's way more menthol than the other one.
Point me to the enemy.
I'd smoke a menthol if I've had one. I can't smoke many of them, but once in a while they're pretty fucking enjoyable. They're even a little worse for you, is that right?
They're way worse for you, apparently.
Way worse for me than for you?
Oh,
How do
they're
you know?
way
It's
worse
an
for,
Aries?
way worse for your lungs.
Requesting air support.
Do you think that it's fair to say vape no kill 8?
I used to smoke menthol vape.
Do you think it kill? You think it is that a fair saying though? Do you think it doesn't kill? Or do you think it does kill?
But it hasn't been long enough yet, man.
What do you think? You think it's like what do you think though? You think it's going to be kind of safe, or do you think there's going to be like, holy shit, tens of millions of people have some serious fucking issues?
They said it would kill me. They lied. I did 20 years of slow suicide on Marlboro Smooths, and I didn't die from it. Don't have any lasting effects. They lied. It didn't kill me. I smoked 3 packs a day for 20 years, trying to die because I couldn't find love. And I sobered up, found love, and the cigarettes never killed me. As far as I'm concerned, they're safe.
I mean, they killed my mom 100%, and she had love. The world was still overall too stressful. Many people who smoke are shooting
Was that UC3?
20 to 60 times a day. You know, that's pretty common amongst us. If, you know, when you're actually smoking, it is definitely slow suicide for so many reasons. I mean, it also has a kind of pleasure, right? It gives you a smoke screen. It moves you around in an incredibly boring and static world.
I don't know if it's still true, but I went in for a lung scan once, and I've been smoking for like 10 years, and it looked like I had never smoked a day in my life.
That's
what I'm talking about.
You went from what age to what age? Okay. Like, when was this
I
game?
started at 17.
Like from 15 to 25.
Yeah, that, I can imagine that. I mean, 25 to 35, 35 to 45, 45 to 55, they get darker with your ability to generate. I mean, just do the stupid smoke test, like, compare it to a vape and, like, measure the chemicals, and there's 100% chance, like, it is fucking suicide.
Yeah, but I think my lungs are healthier than most smokers because I barely inhale the smoke.
I'm hoping that how I smoke isn't quite so deep myself, you know? Like, I think maybe, and I think maybe that, plus, like,
No, like if I take a drag of a cigarette and breathe it in deeply, I can see other smokers do it. I don't like doing that. It also gives me a much bigger head rush. So I think I'm just not smoking right. I don't like to smoke right. I just like.
I mean, if that's all you need, do it that way. I think I'm in between. I don't think I'm one of those, like, suck it. But I try to, like, get a decent hit without, like, a big fucking pull. I mean,
No, when it hits the top of my lungs is when I breathe out.
Objective located.
what I really fucking want, like, I've quit smoking before without much assistance, but, like, I want probably 2 vapes that are identical, so, like, I can hold one in each of my hands, just be symmetrical, and they have enough power, and they have, like, a little fan in there, so that when I want to hit, I can just hold it up, and it'll blow a stream of vape out, so I don't have to fucking suck at all, right?
There are vapes that, like, blow a fucking thick stream out, and you just, like, breathe in instead of, like, putting your mouth on it. You know.
Like a handheld, like, fan, like it'll actually
Not like
blow
a fan. You put your mouth real close to it still. It's just, like, more gimmicky than anything.
You still create a bit of suction, which is kind of
Yeah.
how this. Yeah, I mean, I like that, but I mean, I really want, like, you know, if you press it and hold it, like, actually see, like, the screen probably make it, you know, 5-6 inches before it dissipates, and then, like, to use around my kids, if I want to, like, vape when the kids are around, I'd want that fan to operate in reverse. so I can just blow back into it and filter everything out of it, right? I call that the spoof bait. I think we could sell millions of them. Like if I make this, I think we'll sell them. Like this will blow smoke in. You never have to suck on anything. You don't even have to put your mouth on it at all. Very accurate, and you can blow back into it to keep the vape from going out into a room. I think people be like, fuck it, I don't care if it's the size of a beer can. It's fucking awesome. I'll use that instead of some other capitalist product that doesn't give a fuck. I mean, product don't give a fuck.
I want like a cigarette holder that's just like a revolver. It's got a chamber, it has 6 cigarettes in it.
That would be good. Dude, that'd be great if that's how you like. That was your pipe, gun pipe.
Can I have a VR headset that keeps me weed smoke?
VR headset about stoner game built-in dab hits.
You have an OEM VR headset that smokes weed for you, or it's like you modded it.
I say I want one.
Oh, okay.
I want a VR headset to keep me weed.
If this existed, that this was something you had. Like you just you turn on the smoke or the vapor while you're VR-ing.
I mean, we did it right. We could make it so that people in the game have like a particular level of THC, right? We really
Yes.
just get them all like this is how high you have to be to play level 1. I mean, it would be awesome.
That's the only way.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I thought of like how about MMA, but they have to take a really fat dab right before the match starts.
I would try that.
Can they have Doritos and try
Mountain
to? Yeah, Mountain Dew. Have Fortnite. Might get distracted.
I couldn't imagine trying to fight while I was dying from fat dab. It would be the worst thing ever.
Well, let's do a whole series where they have to fight on everything.
Oh god.
Psilocybin? Ayahuasca.
Yeah. I mean, we'll get them like large, super soft, screen gloves so they don't hurt each other. You gotta you don't want people fucking breaking their face. Like, you need armor for drug fights. Yeah,
What if they hallucinate? Like the other fighter, they're picturing they're fighting their dad, and
I like that a lot. Yeah.
ayahuasca.
If you're actually boxing somebody in VR and it's your dad, that's cool. I used to think maybe you're boxing a kangaroo or something, but boxing your dad, that's
Leviathan down.
Do that. People will fight themselves.
They got tactile holograms now. You can touch them.
There would be a lot of repressed trauma that people would work through. Upload a picture of your dad, beat him up in VR.
And upload all the shitty things he said to you so you can punch him when he says them.
2, 1.
I think that's the next level of, cognitive
Recline.
CBT, behavior therapy, or EMDR, rapid eye movement therapy.
Mission at 20 minutes.
I never remember my dreams. I do.
It's all about repression.
Requesting tac pack.
Help, I'm being repressed.
Calling down a support weapon.
That sounds
Leviathan
familiar.
down.
And how did you become king?
Southwest, far.
You don't elect kings.
Is it gone?
Palladium Lake.
Where did it drop? Oh god. That's so sad.
Some watery bin.
You must not allow our civilians to
Fucking
perish.
lob the scimitar at you. This is according to the mandate of the masses.
Are you scripting?
Damn it. I'm just trying to recall some of my favorite scenes from the Holy Grail.
Oh, that's the whole grail, okay.
Calling in orbital strike.
I knew you were referring to something, but I couldn't recognize the phrase.
Yep.
Yeah, the peasant conversation, the dentist conversation in the grill, I
Extracting.
adore. And the duck conversation, I fucking adore.
Our
Like,
citizens depend
my
on
life
it for
changed
their
slightly upon seeing both of those conversations.
The rabbit scene. What did
I
they
mean, I like the
say?
rabbit. The rabbit doesn't really match up with Dennis and the duck to me. I mean, I like the rabbit. I like the whole fucking thing. But...
Or the land of Snee? The Knights of Snoo? What is it?
Nee.
Snee. Yeah.
No, you're saying it wrong. It's...
Hey, we're watching Xavier Renegade Angel in 5 minutes, just letting everyone know.
What is
No.
that? A game?
It's a TV show from Adult Swim in like the 2010s.
Is it anime?
It will teach you all you need to know about Adult Swim back in the day.
I'd say do Aqua Teen.
Teach me? You speak the old word to me
Adult Swim?
of Adult Swim. I was there in the days of Witch Hunter Robin and Fooly Cooley and home movies. Do you guys recognize any of those?
Yeah, this is like halfway between now and that stuff.
What is the show? Xavier what? Renegade?
Xavier Renegade Angel.
How funny is it?
It's really good.
Is it a comedy or a drama?
It's half
about
all
a
those
shaman's
labels.
life.
Or it's an action? Is it a shoujo?
It's whatever you need to be.
It's a dramedy cartoon.
Joining the fray.
I don't know. I've never seen it. I'm guessing that's what it is. Is it? It's not better than Aqua Teen, is it?
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Yeah, it's better than Aqua Teen.
It's better than Master Shake. Tell me what the character's name is. He's better than Master Shake. One of the greatest assholes of all time, by the way. The Lock?
Why is that something to be proud of?
No, it's not. It's just fucking hilarious. It's like, I like. Sometimes people like to laugh at things that are oppositional. It's, you know, Master Shake is fucking great. Like, if you want to like laugh at silly things, silly parts of human nature, and you're sick of Donald Trump. He's great.
Luna,
ETA T-minus 20 seconds.
I'm downstairs. You want to come downstairs?
Yeah, what if you're having a great conversation? Are you still going to play the show? Like, are you on like a TV with an antenna and it comes on at a certain time, or?
I'm loading it up on YouTube right now.
Hold
Well,
on.
like, what? Like, are you going to try to take away a bunch of us to watch it, or just play it in the background?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's one of the events.
Pelican 1 landing sequence initiated.
What do you want to
Watch where
watch?
you're standing.
Ryan's
Maybe
room?
it'll like events eventually.
This is for you.
Thank you.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds. Budget depleted. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Bruce Wayne's
You have maintained our way of life.
Bruce
Alright, check my
Wayne?
stream.
Bruce Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah, I've opened the stream. Angelical hexagram cult.
How's the volume?
Move it.
Yeah.
Press the button. Change the input.
A little low.
I still feel like in 50 years, I've never encountered a time when, like, what I wanted to watch and at what point I wanted to watch it lined up with other people that weren't in person. Maybe never. People watch stuff and I'm like, Have fun.
Well, that was
Always
too much
good to
for
have another
me.
hero.
I'm back to chat.
That was one for the record books, where all missions are logged for analysis.
Enjoy your show. I haven't built Snowwatch for 5 minutes. Good chance. Fuck. Are you playing it now, or is it going on a while?
Yeah.
Fuck it. We can try. That's where you get that guy from, Kev?
Note to self. Trousers.
A multitude of operations, each one a chance for freedom to ring.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed. Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized.
Hey everyone. Hey everyone. So basically, me and the other guy were playing a mini putt game, and I was winning, and he disconnected the game and ended it. So I'm just here to tell you guys I was the winner. That's it. Okay.
Oh, nice. We're watching a TV show.
Oh, my bad. So you heard it here, folks.
Knock, knock. What are you guys watching?
Baby Renegade Angel.
Just hop up and say hello. I'll see you all around.
That was pretty funny, right?
Yeah.
Only 10 minutes. It's a lot of content in 10 minutes.
That's exactly how I remember.
I wonder what drugs they were on, because that show is like trippy.
Yeah, I feel like it doesn't make any more sense, but I get it more now.
Xavier is always persecuted too.
Is our ecology gonna have 2 of every animal?
This is gonna what?
Have 2 of every animal.
Oh, in a zoo, I guess, yeah.
Did Noah have like more than 2 of the animals that have like more than 2 genders required for reproduction?
I think there's very few that have more than
Yeah,
two
there's very
genders.
few, but apparently like there's funguses that have like fucking like 1,500 genders or some shit.
Yeah, that's a fungus though. It's not even a mammal.
Yeah. Has 1,500 genders and they have to like mate in very specific groups.
Isn't it weird to think that like the people who are selling sheets of acid on the dark web are like Bitcoin billionaires now? Because all the Silk Road people got rich off the Silk Road, and it like transformed the drug markets.
You seen the Pokemon acid tabs?
So like, yeah.
Check out chat. Have a good one.
I'll pop over and say hello. How are you doing today, Chris? Can you say that again? I didn't have it on speaker. Alright.
I can speak now because I went outside.
Hellpod launch suspended.
It's okay. Hey, Azar.
Hello.